Sorry, I was not really able to drop any video yesterday because I was a bit busy. I think I said the reason for that the previous video I dropped. So today let's check out, we'll be checking out just few synthetic markets, which is using the Deriv and I'm using Wheel Trade. So let's go ahead and start with Deriv. Okay, now here is the recent high that just got broken. Then going further, we looked at this. Who is the next one? So I don't think we have any reason to mark the low, but then let's just mark it out. Alright, so here's here's gotten broken already. We're expecting to get to this level. But then if this level can actually get broken, I'm sure you know what that means. We expect a good time pair or bullish trend if this really gets broken. But then what happens from here to here, that can be found in the 15-minute charts. So let's go to the 15-minute charts. Alright, on 15-minute chart, maybe I want to see a breakout and a retest of that zone first, which is something we are currently seeing around here. And of course, this closing here gives us a bullish, oh sorry please, gives us a bullish momentum for us to go long on that. So that means you'll be expecting something like this. You can get a pullback probably to around this zone again. Then we go down here, and of course, top is going to be right below here, and that's around 1.65. That's up to 1 to 2. So that means I won't really be looking at this because remember I love a minimum of 1 to 2. So this is 1.65. This is for scalping. I'm not really interested in this, except you can maybe pull back to a nice zone where you can give me something please minimum of 1 to 2. If that does not happen, I'll just let this. That's it. Let's go to the next one, which is going to be 75 1 seconds. Alright, here's 75 1 seconds, and of course, here's 15-minute chart. But let's go straight to the 4-hour charts. From what you can see, you can actually see the recent high that just got broken, which is around there. Okay, so here's the recent high that just got broken. So you can see we are looking for the next high. It's actually see how we love it. So maybe you can test this and this. But then let's see what happens on the 15-minute charts. We want to see a retest of that giving us rejection. So that means we want to see a retest of this. They're giving us a rejection to the upper part of the market. So that means we want to do something like this. This getting ejected somewhere around this, then think of going along to the next 1 to 2 minimum. Then remember I can always go more, but then this is a perfect entry for us today. So that means that we're looking for something around this level. Okay, so let's go to crash 500. Okay, so let's go to H4. I think I can see a choppy market around here, so that means I'm definitely staying out of this. So for crash, I think I'll be staying out of it. Yeah, I think I'll be staying out of this until either this gets broken, it tells this, then think of going long, or then this gets broken, it testing this, I think of going short. Let me pay that. This get broken, it tells this, then I think of going long. So this is what I'm looking at on crash 500. So let's go to the crash 1000. Okay, as usual, H4. Okay, this is H4 already. So recent high that got broken. This is the previous. Then the next one that is currently respecting this around here. So you want to see a full breakout above this. I think you can see the market already losing momentum on that. So It's likely it's not able to break above this recent high. From the candlestick, we can actually see right here. But that is not guaranteed. Always know that. So what you want to see, maybe a rejection from around this zone. They want to see a bearish candle and fully closing below the rejection opening candle. Then so we can get, I think that is going to be on the positive side for us. Otherwise, I think you just keep fingers crossed and see the reaction of the market to this current zone. That's it. Let's go to the bond market. So we're starting with boom 500. Of course, you can see a good bullish movement, breaking our previous high. It seems it has moved very well or excessively on the positive side. Alright, so that means there's no entry currently, except you can get a pullback to this zone, rejection of that before we can think of going back on the long side. So this is what I'm expecting. So for now, entering around, if you don't want to put your stop loss below here, that's definitely too wide. So that means you don't want to wait for a pullback to give you a better entering position. Okay, so let's go to the final one. Today is going to be boom 1000. Okay, so let's go to the H4. H4, I think I can see some rejection already. I can see some rejection. So let's just mark the recent low that we can actually see around here. The recent high. Entry time frame. Please, as a disclaimer, remember I'm not really telling you what to do. I'm only telling you what I'm seeing currently. So please and please try to compare this to your own personal analysis. If it goes out well, they can think of entry, but if it doesn't, always remember never risk more than you can afford to lose. Nothing is actually guaranteed, no matter how perfect the chart looks. So these are looking at on the bond 1000 for today. So let me go back to the H4 so you can see where actually I marked the structure. So here is where I actually marked the structure, somewhere around there as the recent low and the recent high. So I want to see a breakout above the retesting this for me to go long on that. Otherwise, I want to see the market pull back to this zone again before I think of going long back to the next target. That means I want to see the market maybe pulling back around this zone, then think of me going down here. That's for the scalping. Otherwise, that's already moved. Now, for this way, the entry would have been, but then since that's moved, just let it move until it breaks above the recent high. That's it. That's going to be an analysis on today's synthetic. Please stay tuned for analysis on World Trade, which will be dropped after this video. And of course, if this video is for first time or coming across my videos, please do hit the subscribe button and don't forget the bell icon beside it to get you reminded once you drop the next video. And if you're watching this on Facebook or TikTok, please hit the follow button. I wish everyone a profitable day ahead and please stay safe.